Hi, I'm Mark Cunningham with Grace Property Management. So if you're an agent in Colorado, like we are, we've had a great couple of years, haven't we? Prices are high, buyers are quick to buy, sellers are quick to sell, things are moving fast. It's just been a great run. And 2020 could be shaping up to be another really strong year with interest rates low. However, I believe there's one huge potential risk on the horizon for 2020 that we as real estate agents have not been really aware of. See, I read an article not too long ago. It was by a large real estate company in Colorado, and they listed the top 3 opportunities for Colorado real estate agents in 2020. And one of those top opportunities was the ability to work with investor clients, first-time investor clients. They said Colorado real estate prices and rental rates are great. Therefore, we have a great opportunity as agents to help investors buy more rental property. And they're right. However, there's a couple pieces of legislation that could make that come to a screeching halt. For example, we've got right now pending HB 20-2234. It's an eviction appeal amendment, meaning a tenant who doesn't pay rent and they have a eviction filed against them could immediately appeal, which would delay the eviction process by weeks and weeks, potentially up to months. HB 20-1009, an eviction suppression bill, meaning landlords could not pull credit reports on tenants to see if they've been evicted in the past. Now, last year we already had some very unfriendly bills pass for landlords, extremely friendly for tenants, moving Colorado to what is considered nationally a very tenant-friendly state, which is fine. We like tenant-friendly, but we don't like is anti-landlord, and that's what some of these bills are doing. But there's another one, a third one. This is the kicker. HB 20-1141 is called Concerning Restrictions on Fees Charged by Landlords. Now, not only does this bill, if it's passed in its current form, reduce the potential late fee to like 3% of the rent, it says you can't charge it till the 14th, and if the tenant doesn't pay it, you can't evict him anyway. Yikes, that's a big deal. Not only that, the worst part is on the fees charged side of things. It says you cannot charge as a landlord any fees to your tenant besides rent. If the tenant wants to break their lease, can't charge a fee for that. Tenant wants to have a pet, can't charge a fee for that. If the HOA, there's the HOA violation that was caused by the tenant, you can't charge the tenant for that. Nothing to be charged. This would be disastrous for our industry, for property managers and for landlords. Now you say, well, Mark, I'm a real estate agent. I'm not a property manager, buddy. This doesn't impact me. That's what we have to be cautious on, because if these bills pass in their current form, I sincerely believe as a property management professional doing business, we've been in business since 1978, we will see a significant decline in new investors wanting to purchase rental property. See, we as agents, a lot of our business comes from investors. We want to help them buy, we want to help them sell. If this passes, you will not see investors buying in Colorado like they have in the past. They've got other options. They'll sell, but they'll take their money and they'll go to other states that are more landlord friendly. Not only do these bills hurt landlords, but at the end of the day, they hurt tenants. See, I believe if these bills pass over the next 24 months, we will see a 5 to 10% reduction in the number of single-family rentals on the market, because landlords will just sell. They will. They'll sell their properties and they just will not replace them, meaning you'll have one less property for everyone that sells, meaning you'll have one more tenant who can't find a single-family home for rent. If you are an agent, I encourage you, contact CAR. If you're a realtor, contact the Colorado Association of Realtors. Their legislative committee has taken action on some of these bills. Tell them to push harder on these. Contact your state legislature. Contact the committees that are involved in this. If these things pass, this is a big deal. I'm not a Chicken Little, the sky is falling kind of guy, but if this stuff passes, this will be detrimental in a big, big way for our industry. Now, by the way, our quick recommended solution on affordable rental housing, what if the legislature came out with something that said, I don't know, maybe, hey, for anybody that buys and puts into place a rental property in 2020, we'll give them a $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 tax credit, maybe $1,000 a year for 5 years if you keep it in place. If they did that, investors would come out of the woodwork to be buying rental properties in Colorado. And more supply equals lower prices. It's the way it works. We've seen it happen over and over, even in the last few years. We've seen it happening here in Colorado. Contact your legislature. If you have questions, we want to be a reference for real estate agents who need property management help, Grace Property Management. Feel free to reach out to us, but contact your legislature, contact CAR, let them know these bills, especially bill number HB 20-1141, bad for Colorado, bad for renters, bad for landlords. We need to put a stop to these. Hope you'll help.